pulls out. Then we can start getting girls like Taylor, thinking that we're basketball players. All right, welcome to Bourbon and Barbell, the podcast about the craziness of average Joes and balls of CrossFit. I'm Joe, and my co-host is Jason Newman.
Hey, what's up?
Um,
I'm going to try today. It's been a rough week. Spent most
So-
time on the toilet.
let's touch a little bit about the reaction of last week's or 2 weeks ago the shit video.
Oh my god, that my phone would not stop ringing. The people, it reached so many people, even at the bar, working at the bar this weekend. Everybody kept saying, "I can't believe it." I'm like, "You can't believe it." I watched it 3 times and I still couldn't believe this guy did that.
It took me 3 times to finish jerking off.
Yes.
Well, the funny thing was, I was getting people coming up to me thinking that I put that guy's voice there. Like he really was. Like it was kind of like a video I found. Like put that voice on there.
Yeah.
No, I paid that guy
You paid that guy, and you said this guy does this twice a day at a
twice a
match,
day. So $160 a day. I wonder. Well, he's in England, so yeah, Naked Martin.
$160 a day to put crap in his shit in his mouth. I'm sorry, you couldn't pay me enough. You could never pay me enough to put a turd or put my own. If I shouldn't put my own crap in my mouth, no, you could pay me enough. I wouldn't do it. I mean, he's got to have a solid immune system, beating shit.
Well, maybe that's like the secret. Like
Oh wait, so we'll be healthier if we throw crap?
I don't know, but I'm definitely not going to try it.
Oh my god, I gotta eat some right now, and maybe I'll feel better.
So that's a good segue into
It's been a rough.
your week.
My week started out this past Sunday. I had the greatest night out to dinner, which we don't go out to dinner as a family ever. We said, let's do this. Let's go out there. We went to conference.
What was the truck stop?
Yeah, it was a truck stop. We went to a nice family restaurant, had a great dinner, and I went off at my chart, and I'm like, I'm gonna have this. Like, it was like a bang bang pasta, chicken pasta, and I'm like, this is great. So it tasted great. And my son had a burger, and it was like medium rare. It was pretty rare for a burger. He didn't care. He choked at it now. But I really needed some meat besides just chicken. So the other half of that burger, being seen in these fries. Should have done that because I'm trying to eat better, but I didn't.
Oh, this makes me so happy now.
Yeah.
This is what you get for being a fat ass.
It really did. So that's not even the beginning. That's not even it. So we then
Explains why your son's so skinny too.
So we then leave the restaurant and we go do ice cream sundaes. So we go to Carvel and I get this gigantic hot fudge sundae, and everybody's eating ice cream, enjoying it, and I engulfed. Like I just sucked mine down like it was like I was dying. Like it was not. I ate it so fast that they were like, "Why'd you eat so fast?" I'm like, I don't know. I haven't had ice cream in a long time. It tasted amazing. Then we get to the night. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm telling you, the gates of hell, the gates of hell opened up. I jumped out of the sound sleep, ran to the toilet. I couldn't even get my pants on, and I sprayed. I mean, I didn't shit my pants. I didn't spray on the outside.
So Norm wasn't sick at all?
No one was sick. No one's been sick in the house except for me. I'm telling you, from 11:30 at night to 6 a.m. in the morning, I was holding a trash can, puking and shitting at the same time, and it would not stop. I would think it was over with. I went back and laid back down. I'm even shivering. It hurt so bad, and it just came back out again. By 4 o'clock in the morning, I had nothing coming out of me except for like acid from my stomach. But if I sat down, it was like gravy train. Like everything was falling out of me. Marbles were falling out of me. And since this day, since Sunday, I think I've had like maybe one good meal, and everything keeps falling out of me. It's a nightmare. I don't know what it is.
Sounds like a good diet to try.
I know what. If you're looking at me right now, you see this. I'm bloated. This is not food. There's no food in my belly. I don't know why I'm so fat right now, but it's air. I got to fart so bad right now.
You gonna take that chance?
If I fart right now,
there's holes in the top of these seats.
Yeah, but you want me to shit on the podcast?
There's actually this is a good segue
Oh God.
to something that I was told the other day by a client.
Oh.
I don't want to name her, but she's a lot of fun, and she loves fires.
Okay.
She goes, is it just me, or like if you get like drunk and start puking, do you have to sit on your heel to plug your butthole so you don't shit too?
What?
And I kind of look at her and she's like, so that's a no. I was like, wait. She's like, yeah. Every time I puke, like shit falls out of me. So I like gotta sit. She sits on her heel to plug her asshole.
Oh my God. What?
Ugh.
I don't know. That's awesome. Well, maybe after having kids, you have kids. Someone said it to me.
What? They don't fire out your asshole.
I don't know, but your muscles down there, beat up. I guess.
I
I
can
don't
go
know.
so far
So-
with Heidi on this. But I'm not
I
gonna.
don't know. Oh wait, let's talk about the eclipse. This week's eclipse. I want to talk about that.
No, I gotta say something else first. The thing that you told me off air.
Oh God.
So we've had this. We have this dragon game in there's these dragon hunters, these professionals. They just go bar to bar and
That's all they do.
basically take all my customers.
They rob. They rob it.
And they win the jackpots, which could be like a couple $1,000.
Yeah.
Well, a guy won the other a couple weeks ago, and Newman was losing his mind because that's what he was a professional. And his buddy comes in, and he was a darker gentleman.
Yeah, huge guy.
And I hear Newman say, the only thing that guy's dragging is his ass to find a job.
Oh, I did not say that. I did not say that. Oh my God.
And then I was shocked when he followed it up by saying, thank God there's two machines here because, those buttons smell like slow glow and cocoa butter.
Oh, I never said that. I never said that. Oh my God. What's wrong with you? Holy shit. No, this guy was a monster. This dragon hunter sent another dragon hunter in. These guys are legit. I think they're part of some, I feel like I pissed off one of them because he said the biggest one. I've never seen this guy before, but he was eyeballing me like he wanted to fuck me up. And these guys, they're making money. This guy came with a stack of cash. He knows how to beat this machine when the main dragon's gonna fire. And he's walking out with $2 or $3 grand every time he walks out in cash. So he's hitting other bars. He's not just hitting us. There's 62 games.
Well, but he's probably spent $1,200-$1,300
Yeah, but he knew he was going to win that.
to win the 2,400.
But
he might have dropped $500
on the ground.
on the ground.
Well, he was so scared to really want him.
I tried to catch up to him, but he was so fast off the door.
Oh my God, he was so afraid. I walked up behind him. I go, "Don't you ever come back here again?" Because it was the second time he's been in the building, and the second time he's pulled the jackpot out of that machine.
Yeah, but
It did piss me off because I'd already had that money spent in my head. After work, after the shift that night, I planned on getting money from every one of the bartenders and staff members just to beat that dragon so we could split it and make a little extra money. And this asshole came out of nowhere. He sat in that machine, and I started to cry. I freaked out. Everybody in the kitchen was looking at me like I was a crazy person. All the staff members behind the bar were like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, he's going to take our money. He's going to take our money. I need that money right now. What's he doing?
Well, so this has been a very interesting week.
Yeah, I want to hear about it.
So Sunday night, I get out of work here at like 8 o'clock, and I don't know, for some reason I was just like, because the night before me and Jen got our ass kicked by the Dragon game. Like, lost our ass. Like, it was not paying at all. Well, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to the casino. I haven't been to the casino in years.
Really?
I go to the casino. Yeah. I bring $300 with me, and I sit down on the slot machine, penny machine, do max bet, $5, whatever, and boom, $1,500.
What?
And, you have to, the thing goes, crazy. You have to, sign the tax paper and everything. It's over. And then I was like, oh, shit. So then I move on the other side and put $20 in. $1,500 again.
Again. Oh, my
So-
gosh. Now I have $3 grand.
But so when I hit the 1,500, it's pennies. So it says 15,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, there's these two Asian people next to me. And I hear him whispering to the girl, that guy just won 15,000. And he's like, this bullshit, whatever. 2 minutes later, there's two Asian guys standing behind me.
Really?
And just staring at my game. So they're making me feel real uncomfortable because they're not hanging out with those two next to me. They're right behind me.
Okay.
So I get up and go the other side, start playing the game. Sure enough, I feel it. They're standing behind me again.
What? Would they work for the casino?
No, they're with those people.
Oh,
They-
wow.
They think I have all this money on me.
Oh, they're going to rob you?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
my God.
so I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. What the fuck? I mean, they're Asians, so
Yeah.
Whatever.
They're going to walk out into your car.
Yeah, I mean,
What
they
happened?
might give me a coupon for a pedicure or something. But,
You want your nails done?
so I'm just sitting there gambling, and I went to the high roller section. Then after that, where it's up to $100 a pull on a slot machine.
Okay.
And now I'm just distracted because of these guys. And sure enough, they come over in there, and it's a
wow.
caged in area. So I had the $1,500 in that machine, and I really was paying attention. I hit it, and all of a sudden I see they all go down to $100. I wasn't because I went from a penny machine to the $100 machine. I didn't realize it was $100 machine.
Oh, no.
I did $1,200 on one pull.
Oh no, no.
And I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And I'm like, now I'm pissed at these fucking guys. Like,
Yeah.
come on, motherfuckers. Like, there's your 15 fucking grand.
Yeah.
And they're like looking at it. Oh. So when security comes over, and they're like, sir, is there a problem? And well, yeah, fucking I messed. It's my fault. I messed up, whatever. And they're like, you notice the people behind there? I was like, yeah. They're like, yeah, don't worry. The highness guy's been watching them. And like 2 months later, they get escorted out. So they were like scoping me out.
That's scary shit right there. So what if you did notice this? Like, what if you weren't paying attention? They probably could have robbed you. Oh my god! So this is real shit. I don't go to the casino that much. I'm afraid to gamble. So wait, what do you?
What do you call the drinking game?
Oh, that's just having fun. I only bet small time, like $6. I'm a high roller. My high roller is like $8 a day, maybe $10 if I try. I don't like to play that much. I don't have that kind of money.
But so to go back to your point of you were gonna like get all this money and because the machine's gonna hit. Yeah. So last night there was a guy in here. I didn't notice him. I was in the office. Guy comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, you play that game?" My buddy, he's like, I guess a professional, and he said this game's gonna hit, and he had $1,500 and blew it all in the machine, and it didn't hit. So he's going to try to get some money and come back. So now I'm like, I've never hit the jackpot. I'm like, that's it, game on. I fucking like cleared up the safe.
Did you get it?
No.
What?
I'm like almost in tears. Like I'm like thinking ways to fake a robbery here.
Yeah.
Like fucking, I leave like $3,000 now.
So what? And they're dragging up front.
Yeah.
What is it at right now?
Well, so I get home and I'm like, so I can't sleep. It's like so 6 in the morning. And I'm like, fuck it, the code guy's coming. I gotta do a couple things.
Yeah, your car. I sure was here this morning.
So I come in and do the couple things I have to do, and I had like $4 or $5 bills left in this building. In the building.
Yeah.
Put it in there. End up walking away with $3,200.
You got it.
I didn't hit the jackpot.
You didn't hit the jackpot?
No, I just kept hitting the big dragon.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What did you? So is that money you put still in the big dragon in there now?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, we got to get up there. Let's go. Let's go. I got money in me right now. How much is that? How much is the dragon at right now?
I had no idea. I was not concerned about that. I was more worried about
your money back.
I was figuring a way because I was like, there's a lot of money in this fuck machine right now.
Okay. But you got your money back.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank God.
What if you did? Where would you be right now?
That's why I couldn't sleep. I was like, what am I going to tell Jen? Like, oh my god. Like, what the fuck?
Jen didn't know. Oh shit.
Well, she came in and like, officer's disaster. I just had fucking money, like ones everywhere. That's all I was like, before you get this stuff,
oh no.
make sure you check the stack of 20s in there. And I told her a story. Because she's usually I'm not a bad gambler. She's like the one that'll
hit the dragon.
And you know, just spend it all back. But it's a very addictive game, but once you start figuring it out, it's kind of cool. Bar makes a little bit of money. And
if you figured it out, though, so you know what you're doing. I've seen you play. I've watched you play.
Yeah, the problem is, for some reason, I'm also on all my other addictions now. I have a gambling addiction.
So, one question: the guy you were talking to said he put the money. Did he ever come back? That guy come back?
No,
he's gonna come back today.
No, but
yeah, but that dragon will walk to the door. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm telling you right now. You would bring me this camera. Follow me over. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm done with these dragon hunters. I told the dragon hunters weeks ago. I said, you tell your friends that we're not playing anymore. Like I was a gangster.
we gotta get the Hell's Angel guy that you call Gabe.
Yeah, I'll call Joe. Joe'll take care of it. Joe doesn't play. Joe knows.
So, do you remember? I don't know if you had when you were growing up. Did you have strawberry suave shampoo?
Yeah. Oh my god.
And because somebody said it was at the bar, said, "Oh, you're white trash or something," and it got me thinking, like, what things growing up do you think would make you kind of white trashy? And that's what I was thinking with that shampoo. And
we were white trash.
Things like
I was white trash.
A1 sauce on like steak.
I loved it. my grandmother had ketchup on steak.
Oh my god.
My grandmother Smith, she loved steak, and she would always do steak on Friday night, and on the grill. And we had the old like crappy, beat up, rusted charcoal grill in the yard. They didn't even have legs; it just sat in a hole in the yard. And that's how we lived. But we would start that fire, and we'd have the greatest steaks ever. But I remember her saying to us, my sister grabbed a piece and she put ketchup on it, and my grandma said, "You're never having steak in my house again." There was no steak ever again.
Well, growing up, I hated steak because my father cooks everything well done.
Well, that's how they did it, though. That's how they cooked it
And-
in charcoal.
I was like, this is like my fucking
Right.
jaw. My jaw hurts. Like,
Yeah.
and so we went like you. And then once I got older and started cooking for myself, I'm like, oh, it's supposed to be juicy and delicious.
Yeah,
and going to nice restaurants, like he would still ask for A1 sauce.
Do you remember the lighter fluid? I remember eating a burger and
it tasted like lighter fluid.
I feel like my parents were trying to kill me as a kid. They didn't give a shit. Like you're playing rusty swing sets. They didn't give a yard gone until 8 o'clock at night. They didn't give a shit where you were.
Yeah, but guess what? We made it. We survived.
We did.
Now someone gets kid gets a.
Oh
kids get over fucking the eclipse. Like that's
these new kids are too soft. It's too much. I see it every day, and my mind, and it's the parents are the ones that do this. And you know what? I'm a parent of a little person, and I'll be honest with you, sometimes I think I coddle them too much, and then I have to bring myself back and say, you're going to toughen up, buddy. Because if you don't toughen up, you're going to like these pussy kids that I can't stand. I can't stand these kids. They can't cut their hand and feel that's okay. They got to cry. It's the end of the world. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Well, because you know why? Because parents don't say anymore, shake it off. They don't say shake it off.
I remember having a pitchfork driven through my leg and walking to the house, and I was told not to cry. And if I started to cry, I was in trouble. And the reason I was in trouble is because I was told not to play with that pitchfork. And she took that old red iodine, wherever it was, and put it right in that wound. She could take me to the hospital. She didn't put a Band-Aid over it. She said, now get back outside. I don't want you in my house the rest of the day. She didn't tell me to rest. Why don't you take a little break and let her. No, she said, get out the hell out of my house. Get a drink of water off the hose. Get the hell out of my house. That's what it was. That's how we lived.
Wasn't it the best drinking out of the hose? That vinyl tasting.
I miss it. I love everything about it.
I remember I did that like a couple years ago. My kids looked at me like I was a fucking alien.
They don't understand.
Like, where's the filter? Like,
yeah, there was no filter. At least you weren't drinking out of the ditch. That's what it was when we were kids. If you were drinking out of the ditch, you were doing really good. I remember swimming in the ditch. That made me really went trash.
That's Seneca Knowles.
That's
Seneca Knowles.
That's Seneca Knowles.
That's Seneca Knowles.
Big ditches.
No, because I remember hanging up at Mark Stevens' house and fucking when it rained, it fucking flooded.
We would always be in the ditches.
Oh, funny story. So we were hanging out at Mark Stevens' house and we were walking through the ditches in Seneca Knowles, and there was a beehive like in the ground.
Yeah.
And we walked over it, and like that's something I don't think that my kids have ever been like stung by a bee, like, and we got each like lit up like 15, 20 times, like these things. Now what we did is we went back there at night, poured gasoline in the fucker, and lit it up, and when they all,
Now see kids don't do that. Did you ever take a hefty trash bag? We took a hefty trash bag and we tied it to the clothes. What was my thing in the backyard? The clothesline. I can't say clothesline. We'd hang it from the clothesline and then we light the bottom of it and go zzz, zzz. It would zip these like blue flames. We do it at night, but it's really not good to lay up a trash bag.
Well, it's those melted plastic.
Yeah, melted plastic, but it would make this crazy zip sound. So all you heard was zip, 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 and it was loud.
That's entertainment, Seneca Knowles.
That's what you did.
Well, our highlight, like we were having a fire ever. My dad throwing a tire on the fire.
Oh my god!
Like that was the greatest.
That's the greatest. All that crappy smell of your.
You remember when Sirocco caught on fire?
I was there. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Like, I remember all that black smoke. Like I was at Ray Middle School then, and just like the black smoke coming up from that place.
We went up and sat in the apartment, like the Cedarwood Apartments was across. So we sat in the parking lot and just watched it burn. They didn't care. The firemen were on the roof. That was all night. That was a whole day affair.
Well, think about all that plastic that was in there.
Oh my god!
I think it was a drunk forklift driver. I think.
Yeah. Oh my god, that thing's burned. That was like a smash. You see it miles and miles away.
Okay, did you guys have mayo or Miracle Whip?
Well, Aunt's house had Miracle Whip. We had mayonnaise. We like Miracle Whip.
Disgusting.
Miracle Whip is good with tuna fish.
What?
Or
so basically, Miracle Whip, I think, is just mayonnaise with sugar in it.
Oh yeah, you know what? Miracle Whip, pickle loaf, and American cheese.
Pickle loaf.
Yep, on a hot dog roll.
Like the bologna with the olives in it.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's what they. You got it. If it was in the house. Remember my grandmother saying to us, "If you're hungry, you'll eat it. If you're not hungry, don't eat it. Who cares? Just go be hungry. It doesn't matter." So you learn to like it. I learned to like it. And to this day, I can't.
Well,
the smell of it makes me want to throw
Did you ever like when my mom like there was a point where we lived with my mom and she was pretty boring. Do you ever have those red hot dogs?
Yeah.
like disgusting red hot dogs. Like,
great if you burn them on a charcoal grill. They're amazing. You gotta burn them. You gotta burn the shit out of them on a charcoal grill. Though. You gotta cut them. You gotta slice them up so they get nice and burnt inside too. Oh my god, hot dogs are hot dogs.
well, no, but my mom used to boil them.
Oh.
Like, so they're really, really good.
Oh god, I well.
Yeah, before microwaves, like.
Oh my god. When we got our first microwave, it was like I remember like it was yesterday. We was dropped off to a house and we thought we were rich. We thought we were the richest people on the street. We had a microwave. We didn't even know what to do with it. We didn't know what to do. I remember someone thought like held up because like radiation was coming out of it. Oh my god, yes.
And then my dad, to fuck with her, took our BB gun and shot ours.
Oh no!
Like shut the door, so there's little holes in it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's messed up.
I remember getting like the microwave, and then we got our first CD player.
Oh yeah,
like the first CD player. There was only like 3 CDs out. We had the soundtrack to Cocktail, the movie Cocktail.
Yep.
We had Kokomo and Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Yep.
And then it was like Guns N' Roses. So.
I got Van Halen. I paid $30 for it at Ames. When Ames was over here in the old Ames store, I paid $32 for it. It was Van Halen. And we got our first CD player. My brother and I got it for our birthdays were close together in May. My dad had brought us up these gigantic deck speakers and the CD player. And my mother said, "Where's the box?" Because my mom and dad were split up at this time. And he's like, "Don't worry about it. We'll come to find out it was hot." It was so
well, we got our first CD player like it was in the 80s. It was like when it first came out.
Yeah, that's when it first came out.
Because a guy owed my dad money for drugs.
Oh, no,
and he basically walked in and said, "Well, I'm going to take this."
Yeah.
And he didn't know what the hell it was.
Oh my god, no, we didn't know what to do with it.
He was like, how do you put a record in there?
Yeah. Seriously. We had a record player in our house. We used to have an 8-track player in our house. But when we got the CD player, no one knew what it was. It was like here we are, the richest family in the town. None of us had bikes to look normal. We had a CD player. You could hear us, and we were that family that opened up our windows at 9 o'clock at night, and you could hear Van Halen all the way down the road.
Just on repeat.
Just because we had it. That it didn't matter. My mother didn't care. She's like, she was a...
Well, you gotta drown out all the neighbors arguing and fighting, and arguing and fighting 1 minute and fucking the next minute.
Oh my god. Oh, I love that neighborhood, though.
It's like almost its own little... it's funny people that talk about the Knolls, like, it's definitely... It was your guys' like own little community, like, really there. Because it's, on the outside, I grew up like in the middle of Beeville, and
we were shunned. We were like it was a weird neighborhood because there was the Radisson people.
We were like, because it was funny when they're like, "Oh, I was in Upper Knolls or whatever." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, there's Upper Knolls, there's Lower Knolls.
What, across the street? Like this?
We were Upper Knolls. That's what I was talking about. We were the Upper Knolls. We had CD players and microwaves.
So, if you guys, when you were younger, what was a fancy dinner? Like what restaurant?
Ponderosa.
Red Lobster.
Oh, Red Lobster. Oh, no, the Ground Round. Remember
Ground Round?
Pay what you weigh. It was pay what you weigh.
Yeah,
Fridays, my dad used to take us there. And if we were really good, he'd take us out to a movie. So we had to, and it didn't matter. Like, he took us to like shit that R-rated movies. There was no boundaries in the 80s. They didn't give a shit. You were with them. I remember my mother saying, "Well, you're with us. You're watching one." Because we wanted to go see another movie. And my father was like, "Well, you can watch with us or you can stay home. It doesn't matter. We're going what we want to see." They didn't give a shit.
Like, literally, my dad had us watch Faces of Death when I was like 8 years old.
Faces of Death.
Well, it's like 8 years old.
God.
8 years old. Like, I remember it was like, we were at Christmas. My dad was so excited to play in front of everybody.
At Christmas?
Yeah.
You watched Faces of Death at Christmas?
Yep.
I wish I hung out with you. Oh, my God.
Oh,
It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was fucking... But yeah, Red Lobster was always the big fucking thing.
We had like a lot of hash growing up. We had a lot of pasta, like hot dogs, and you ever have a spaghetti sandwich on a piece of white bread?
They say that till Jen. But it's fun. We don't really get to sit down for many meals anymore, so we don't usually. It's just it's our life is pretty hectic. But funny, like we always like sat down and ate dinner, like but it was always like a lot of casseroles.
Yeah,
I remember the one time I was like, tuna noodle casserole.
Yeah,
I made it for my kids one time. My daughter's like, "Is tuna fish?" She was so disgusted by it.
But it's so good. They didn't understand it.
And then we would put vinegar on it, and I don't know why the fuck did that, but
you had to make things last. It was always a meal for two. So, and a meal for two was a meal for 2 days. Like you had to make sure that meal lasted 2 days. It was always a big bucket of something. You ate it, and you didn't make it. You didn't make a noise. If you made a noise, you didn't eat. And that's what it was. And I was like,
So when you were a kid, what was your job when you grew up? What did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, it was weird because my grandfather was a butcher, and I loved it. And we worked on a farm growing up, so there was always a lot of butchering there. And I worked for the local grocery store and worked my way up to the meat department and to the butcher department, and started as an apprentice. And as soon as I really started getting into it and started making money, which I was really making great money as a young kid, like 18 years old, I was making crazy money being a butcher. It all stopped because then they just got rid of butchers. And
Well, they still have, but
I mean, they have butchers. They don't have the 10 guys in.
No, it's only a couple. No.
Yeah.
But they make like with a crew of them.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm telling you, I think I was in the 90s, in like 92, I was making 30.
Literally, you how much?
30, and that was good money as a butcher
Wow.
in the 90s.
It was union back then too.
Yeah, it was all union.
Yeah.
It was a quarter raise every 3 months. It was awesome, and I've done it for a long time.
So my first dream job was to be a janitor.
Really? Where?
Because when I was like 11 years old, I did a work program at Ray Middle School.
Yeah.
And I worked in, and I think I made $4.25 an hour, but I was the only one of my friends that could do it. I think it's just for poor kids. So, and I loved it. Like there was like me hanging out with these adults and talking about like blowjobs and everything. I was like, these guys are awesome. I remember coming home to tell my dad, like, I want to be a janitor. They get, Dad, you know they get like 80% benefits. And he's like, he's so pissed.
But you don't understand. If you stayed with that, you what do you have right now? You see janitors get paid. These senior janitors for this district get paid. I mean, they're rolling. They got money. You'd be retired already. You'd already have your retirement.
And then I went from wanting to be a janitor to a weatherman.
Weatherman. Who you be the weatherman?
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun. And then I heard about all the stories about Wayne Mahar. Wayne Mahar has a fetish, allegedly.
That's he not. Sorry, Wayne.
He would like to get hookers to like spank him and treat him like a baby.
Oh God, sorry, Wayne.
Like multiple sources. Yeah, he lives on Riverwatch in Radisson.
Oh God. Oh, he just kicked his address. Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He's a douche.
Oh my God.
No, when we were doing wife at the Y, he would work out there and he would just do like curls and bench and one day Ben, those are better. Ben said, "Why don't you come in, like just try our class, or whatever." And he's like, "I think I know what I'm doing." And
Yeah, it's gonna rain later, so I'm gonna stay right here.
it's the best job ever because, like, say like with this fucking eclipse.
Oh my God.
The day before, they're like, "Oh, 90% chance to be in clear skies."
Yeah, I love it.
Like, you could. What job can you be? Just make a guess.
A liar all day long.
With AI and the computers and everything, they can't get this down.
It doesn't make sense. Every time I do listen to the weather guy, if the weather comes on, I turn it because I don't want you to ruin my.
Because I work with black guys.
Oh no! I never said that. No, because they lie. It's I walked up to Wayne one day, and I was like drunk and I still know where we saw him, and I'm like, "You're a liar! You've ruined every vacation my family's ever planned." And because every time he said it was gonna rain.
Well, you know what's funny though? When you'd order from us pizza, and you hear that voice.
You know what's that?
And there's no like
You know that.
and so
Oh, the cheese. Cheese.
so real fast on this eclipse. Since it was cloudy and everything, we like basically watched it on NBC or whatever. I've never been so disgusted in this country. Grown men crying and saying it's the most magical day of their life.
Pathetic.
How about this? Stand under a tree in the shade.
That's all you did.
Like it's cool or whatever. The hell got dark and everything, but come on, man. Like grown men crying.
It was it was so theatrical. It was just so much. Even with the jobs, everybody was trying to get out and get home to their families, the end of the world. I'm like, listen, I want to get home to my family too because I know people are going to die. Because you never know what's going to happen with these crazy. But we watched the eclipse in our backyard, the three of us, myself and Heidi and Norman. And for some reason, I wish I had taken a better picture of it. The sky opened up, like this little eyeball. The sky opened up.
Like the angels looking
The
down at
angels
us.
were letting us see it, and it was actually pretty cool. But I couldn't keep those stupid glasses
Well,
on.
I thought you were going to say you were like shitting in the bathroom looking through a window.
Oh, or my stomach was so jacked. It was like this. I'm gonna die in bed.
I mean, I love like my brother's cop out in Niagara Falls, and they had like 1,000,000 people,
Yeah.
1,000,000 fucking people, and around here there's like people flying and everything like that. And there you go, douche.
Well, the thing is, like they said, oh, there's gonna be no traffic congestion and blah blah blah. There wasn't until the next day because the radios at work were all jammed up. The 690 was jammed up. Everybody was trying to get. Everybody was here. The state overnight was trying to get home. They were just trying to get out of here. But what did they spend money on hotel rooms for dinners, to go sit and watch clouds? Because that's pretty much what we saw here.
For 3 minutes.
It was not. It was a waste of time. I mean, I wasted $10 on a pack of those glasses for my family. And now
Dude, I was literally this close to buying like 500 pack custom glasses. We were gonna do a big thing here at the bar.
Oh,
And like, thank God I decided not to.
Yeah, because nobody wants to be here. There was neighborhoods were kind of full with people, but there was a few restaurants. There was a few places in Syracuse that had like an outdoor thing. There was music playing, and there was people waiting to see this happen. But
I wish it would have like hailed. I want to look it up.
It
Like-
was an event that we'll never forget because it won't happen again in my lifetime. I'll be dead if it happens again.
Guess what? Close your eyes for a minute.
Oh,
There you go.
it just happened again.
Or look at a black stripper's butthole.
Oh, yeah. Now that's the clips I want to see.
So, this other thing I want to talk about is gay or not gay segment.
Oh, no.
And I've heard of this in the past, and I heard it here at the bar. Someone talked about it. That when you were younger, like young teenager, first started like masturbating.
Yeah.
Did you ever do it with your buddies?
No, never.
I guess it's like a common thing.
To jerk off with your friend?
Yeah.
No.
Like,
I couldn't do that.
and I've heard about this, and then some guy was like trying to defend himself. And he's like, "Well, you're all." I was like, "No."
No, I'll be shoot straight now. I do have a friend that told me that story. A similar story of how him and his buddy it was a sleepover, and they were measuring dicks, and all of a sudden they started pounding on not each other, but they were just in front of each other, and I'm like, that's messed up, dude. That's a moment. That's a private moment. I could never do that. I don't think I could. I would never have been able to do that.
I just don't get that. I don't. During the eclipse.
Okay, the next sequence.
We got 3 minutes.
I can finish it.
I could too. Now that I'm on the testosterone.
Just don't look at me. Oh yeah, I need to get. Can I get a shot of that? Can I get one of those shots?
Well, look at that.
What?
That
Oh my God, Joe!
Like I hit something.
Is taking this shot making you easy? You bruise easy now. You don't bruise
Well, no, well, that's the AIDS.
Oh.
No, but every 3 days you gotta inject yourself, and because I had looks and stuff, and huge difference. I'm sleeping better, not tired. Don't have to think about other people when I have sex.
This is great.
Don't have to think about my teenage friends jerking off.
Let's go check off together. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
No, not at all. That's messed up.
So what we got this weekend is Dangerous Type,
No. This week
or
is
Off the Record.
off the record on Friday night. Then you have Them Bones and
No, Days End,
Days End.
and Cold Front's coming back.
Cold Front's going to be your Saturday.
Yeah.
This
Cold-
place is going to be full.
Cold Front is the band that I can't discover. They are up and coming. They are amazing.
They packed this place last time.
And I literally set them up for failure because they wanted to play, just to get them off my back. It was like I think the day before Christmas or something.
Yeah.
That was like one of those awful dates I had a cancellation. I was like, here, fucking fail. And they had like 200 people here.
They brought their own people, and they brought it.
Now imagine that band bringing a crowd, their
Yeah,
own crowd.
a band doing their job, bringing people with them. They crushed them.
Um,
Oh my God.
we have a couple big Thursdays coming. We have, was it next Thursday or Thursday after? Next Thursday is that overtime.
The national show.
The national act.
Oh my God.
I think it's only like $25, something like that. And then this guy is up and coming outlaw
This is real.
country rapper.
This is
But
real.
he's got like 50 million followers on YouTube and everything. And he's a really cool dude. He already messaged me, asked if I have hookups. And
Really, this is awesome. This is going to be fun. I cannot wait. I'm taking next Friday off. So I can be here Thursday night.
and then May 9th, we have my cousin Scott Gould's 50th birthday.
Is he taking the whole bar that day? I heard him in here planning it. Are they taking the bar over?
Well, no, he's got a band playing on Thursday. It's a free show. Days of Laney,
Okay.
and it's just gonna be chaos.
Scott's birthday is gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be full.
My birthday's like 2 days later. That's Saturday. It's just gonna be awful.
Oh my god.
Well, Sean Barr was here last night, so he's playing here Thursday. Tiki's first show's the next day with Days End, and then Saturday's Baker between covers for my birthday. So
cool.
I was like, so Monday's rehab, right?
Wait, what? Yeah, you're gonna be on a ride.
Yeah,
What
last year's birthday was
When's your birthday? What day?
it's the 15th, but
You're the 15th. I'm the 18th. Oh my god, that's awesome, Joe. This is gonna be fun. This is a fun birthday month.
it's been season's almost over for us. So.
But does that upset you that the season's almost over?
It's been all right this year. It's been busy and everything, but this year's been a lot of headaches. Like anyone that wants to talk shit about bars or whatever, I literally had a $5,000 sign go, water cooler, like just headache after headache. Like, it's part of the business or whatever. But
Things break.
it sucks. You know, who knew you could put your dick in an ice machine? But you know.
The customers were awesome this season. Everybody was cool. Everybody showed up every weekend and supported Joe.
Well, we're still just kind of in limbo right now till start doing the Boats and Hose edition, and still trying to get a third mic guy. Shit, seeing that Brian can done.
Brian was in here the other day. He was telling me he wanted to jump in and get on. Brian's going to be a really X-rated version. Like he has a lot of great stories. But he is. I mean, I tear it up. He tears it up.
When he like shocks me, sometimes
Yeah.
I'm like, holy fuck, this is like so the dude came in last week, hammered. And I was coaching at the gym, and I came over to get a drink, and he's like, comes in and said, Joe, can you drive me home? I live in Second Olds. Of course, Second Olds.
Come on, that's a good neighborhood.
He goes, I had a toothache at work today, so I took a pair of pliers and tried pulling the tooth out, and the tooth broke in half, and he like showed me it, and it's just like the root of the tooth sticking out. So, yeah. Good things. And
He's such a nice guy.
my lovely wife.
Oh my god!
Fuck.
Wow! Jen just looked at this. She's got the finger. Oh no! There it is again. Are you in trouble, Joe? Is she giving you the finger, or me the finger? I feel like it's directed.
Okay, and with that, we're gonna get out of here. See you next Tuesday. 2 claps.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was good. I love talking about this. Oh my god! I gotta take the worst shit.